Hey everybody, this is Barrett Matthews from E2E Systems, and I want to talk to you all about your 30-second elevator speech or your 30-second infomercial, whatever you want to call it. I want to make sure that when you meet someone and you have that 30 seconds to tell them what it is that you do, and you make sure that they want to do business with you, that you know what you're doing, that you feel good about it, and that you can make sure that you can spread that on to other people and teach other people, just as I'm going to teach you here today. Okay, that's what we will do about at EDE Systems. We're all about teaching people and helping other people to excel in their business. So what we're going to do today is give you 10 tips that are going to help you to do better in your 30 seconds. Now keep in mind, look at it like this. If you were getting on an elevator and someone asked you as you walked on, so what is it that you do? You're pressing the floors that you're going to, you're realizing that I don't have much time to tell them what I do. You have 30 seconds to tell them what it is you do and get their attention. That's what the 30-second elevator speech is all about. So here's what we do. Number one, I'm going to tell them who you are. Yeah, that sounds kind of stupid, doesn't it? It's like a no-brainer. Well, you'd be surprised at how many people feel like they have no brains when they get through their whole thing and someone says, okay, what is your name? Yeah, that happens. People forget their own name because they're so anxious and they're so excited that someone wants to talk to them that they forget to tell them their own name. Trust me, it happens. I've seen it a lot. Number two, tell them who your company is. You want to make sure that they know who they're dealing with. Tell them the name of your company. They always want to, people always want to just keep regurgitating information. Sometimes you forget to tell them the name of the company. Just like their name, I've seen people forget it time and time again. Now here's another one. Tell them what your company does. Just because you know what your company does, and just because you know the name of your company, doesn't mean they know the name of your company. So you don't want to say it so matter of fact that like everyone knows my company. No, let them know the name of your company. They may not have heard of it. They may not be from around here. So just make sure you do that. Now here's one. You want to make sure that they know why, what not only what your company does, but why they do what they do. So let's say you decided to open up a flower shop in your neighborhood. And you want to tell them why you do it. Well, guess what? It may be that, I don't know, there's not another florist in the area. May not be one for 30 miles away. So you wanted to make sure that there was one there because a lot of people need certain things. Or there may be a cemetery nearby and you wanted to make sure that people who had to bury their loved ones had a place to go get flowers for that. But you want to make sure that they know why you do what you do. Now you want to ask questions. This is number 5. Number 5, you want to ask questions. Now you don't have to do this, but I recommend that you do sometimes. You can change up your 30-second speech every now and then. So you want to ask questions like, I don't know, did you know that? Or say like, did you know that the next florist is over 30 miles away? Or how about, who do you know? This is another one. This is a good one. Who do you know that recently may have lost someone or may need some flowers? Or who do you know that has a celebration coming up and may want some flowers? It gets them thinking about why they should use you. Now here's one that I love. Would it be okay if? I love would it be okay if. Would it be okay if I share some information with you that may trigger some people in your mind that may need my services someday? Now, here's why I like would it be okay if. I learned this one from Big Al Schreider. He's a networking genius. And what Big Al told me is this. If you say the phrase, would it be okay if, and as long as you follow that phrase with something that's reasonable, people generally say yes. So, would it be okay if I moved on to the next one? Thank you. Well, the next one is you want to be concise. You want to make sure that people know why you're talking to them. And you need to know why you're talking to them. Are you talking to them because you expect to get business from them? Are you talking to them to get a referral for business? Are you talking to them because you want another meeting with them? Are you talking to them because you're in a business where you need recruits and you want to recruit them? But when you're talking to them, you can't be all over the place. You need to be concise in where you're going with that conversation. Now, number 7, you want to make sure that you cover your parameters. What do I mean by that? Well, see, when you're talking to people about your business has certain parameters sometimes. It could be that you are only local to your area, that you don't do business in certain areas. It could be that you only cater to women. It could be that you only cater to kids. You may only cater to men or business to business, etc. It could be a number of things that you have parameters with, but you need to make sure when you're talking to them, let them know that. Because when you're talking to them and you let them know that, they can pinpoint now, it triggers something in them. They can be specific. And that's what my good friend Peg says, if you get specific, you get terrific. So you want to make sure that you get some terrific people out of that, some terrific leads or whatever it is you're looking for. Now, number 8 is you want to make it simple. When you give that 30-second elevator speech, you want to make sure that you can make it very simple so that a 5-year-old can understand it. Just make it so simple that they say, okay, I understand that. Because if you say you're in the internet technology field, you don't want to use all these technical terms that nobody knows but someone in your field. Because you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know what they know, who they know. They may have someone that can help you, but if they don't even understand what you're saying, then they can't help you. So make it very simple. Now, these next 2 are going to sound kind of crazy, but because it seems like a no-brainer. But this first one here, you want to make eye contact. Yeah, you've heard that before. Everyone's heard that before. But we don't always do it. Because sometimes when we talk to people, we put our head down and we start talking like that. You want to make eye contact with people because when you're talking with your head down like this, they don't understand what's going on. They don't think you have any confidence. So you want to look up. You want to be sure about what you're saying. So you want to make sure you have eye contact. I don't care if you're talking to 2 people at the same time. You want to go like this, you want to go like this, you want to go like this, you want to go like this. Make sure that they can both see your eyes because it makes them feel special. It makes them feel that you're directing that conversation at them specifically. So the last one, number 10, you want to be confident and you want to make sure that you have pleasure in your voice when you're talking to them. They want to know that you love your business. You need to make sure that they know you love your business and you need to love your business. So make sure that when you're talking to them, you exude confidence, that you make sure that your 30-second elevator speech or your 30-second infomercial is full of confidence, you're concise, you're specific, that you tell them what you do, tell them why they need you, and make sure that they want to give you what you want out of it. So this is Barrett Matthews from E2E Systems, and I'm telling you all, take action.